vehicle in Forza Horizon 3 and tell you the basic stats of all of them. This time, it's, hold on, modern supercars you can see down here. We're just going to go in the order of the car type down here and do all of them. This time it's modern supercars. Next time it'll be retro supercars, and then the third episode, I'll give you a little insight into this. I recorded, like, let's just say a month and a half ago for specific reasons that I don't feel like I need to go into. So that one will be slightly different from the way that this is set up. Anyways, let's begin. So, first up, the the Acura NSX. It costs 170,000 credits. It starts off at S1 868. It is all-wheel drive with a mid-engine, and its stats are 7.0 in speed, 7.6 in handling, 9 in acceleration, 10 in launch, and 9.3 in braking. And just to tell you, in the third episode, Hypercars, I kind of go in here and check out the individual other stats, but yeah. And this is also DLC, but I will only be able to tell you it's DLC for the cars that are in here, because I made this little sheet with all the stuff on it a long time ago. Anyways, let's stop being stupid. Anyways, so I didn't even say what year it was. The 2017 Acura NSX. Man, I suck at this. Okay. The 2013 Audi R8 Coupe V10 Plus 5.2 FSI Quattro costs 198,000 credits. Starts at S1 842. Is all-wheel drive with a mid-engine, and has a 7.6 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.7 in acceleration, 9.7 in launch, and 8.8 in braking. Next, the 2016 Audi R8 V10 Plus costs 242,000 credits, starts at S1 879, has all-wheel drive with an engine in the middle, which makes sense because it's an Audi anyways, with an 8 in speed, 7.6 in handling, 9 in acceleration, 10 in launch, and 9.2 in braking. Next is the 2015 BMW i8, which is also DLC. It costs 140,000 credits, which is pretty cheap. I mean, I guess it is a little bit less performance considering, you know, the other ones, considering what we just looked at. Anyways, it starts at A-Class 796. It's all-wheel drive with a mid-engine. It has a 7.4 in speed, 6.9 in handling, 8.3 in acceleration, 9.6 in launch, and 7.7 in braking. Next, the oldest one so far, the 2007 Ferrari 430 Scuderia, costs 300,000 credits, starts at S1 838, has only rear-wheel drive and is mid-engined. It has a 7.9 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.7 in acceleration, 8.6 in launch, and 8.9 in braking. Next is the 2003 Ferrari 360 Challenge Stradale, which costs 200,000 credits. It starts at S1 810. It is also rear-wheel drive with a mid-engine. It has 7.2 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.3 in acceleration, 8.7 in launch, and 8.9 in braking. Next is, they're getting older and older, aren't they? The 2002 Ferrari Enzo Ferrari, which costs 2.8 million. It starts at S1 881 and has rear-wheel drive with an engine in the middle. Has 8.3 for speed, 7.7 in handling, 9.1 in acceleration, 8.8 in launch, and 9.3 in braking. Goodness, my chair is so far away. Anyways, next is the 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia. Costs 225,000 credits. It starts at S1849 with rear-wheel drive and is mid-engined. It has an 8 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 9 in acceleration, 8.8 in launch, and 8.9 in braking. Next is the 2015 Ferrari 488 GTB, which is 290,000. Starts at S1900 and is rear-wheel drive and is mid-engined. So that is the top of S1 class. Pretty crazy. Anyways, 8.4 in speed, 7.9 in handling, 9.2 in acceleration, 9 in launch, and 9.6 in braking. Next is the 2013 Ferrari 458 Speciale, which is probably the coolest looking Ferrari in the modern supercars category. Costs, okay, maybe not. No, alright, I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was thinking of something else, I don't even know. Anyways, costs 340,000 credits. It is S2903. It is rear-wheel drive with an engine in the middle, unsurprisingly, with Ferraris. Has a 7.9 in speed, same in handling, 9.2 in acceleration, 9 in launch, and 9.7 in braking. Next, and last for the Ferraris, is the 2011 Ferrari FF, which costs 255,000, is starting at S1 830, is all-wheel drive. Oh, breaking from the norm, I see. With a front engine. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, sure, whatever. Start with 7.9 in speed, 7 in handling, 8.6 in acceleration, 9 in launch, and 8.7 in braking. Next, we have the 2005 Ford GT, starting at 300,000 credits. It is also starting, why did I say starting at 300,000 credits? Looking at phones earlier and it said starting at blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay, way to make this more ridiculous. Anyways, 300,000 credits, starting at S1 817, as it is rear-wheel drive with a mid-engine. It has an 8 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.5 in acceleration, 8 in launch, and 8.5 in braking. Next is the 2017 Ford GT. I love I didn't actually write it. Okay, that's wonderful. They didn't actually write it, which is kind of funny. It costs 400,000 credits. It starts at S2 913, so it is one of the best, like, starting out modern supercars. There are some that are slightly better, but this one is really good. Anyways, rear-wheel drive, engine in the middle, 8.5 in speed, 8 in handling, 9.2 in acceleration, 8.9 in launch, and 9.7 in braking. Now, something that will also be different from this and the Hypercars one, which I will keep talking about, is the fact that this section has Horizon Edition cars, which don't actually show up in the wherever this is, the shop or whatever, because, you know, you can't just buy them regularly. So, the 2017 Ford GT Horizon Edition is a credits boost one. It starts at S2 932, rear-wheel drive, unsurprisingly. Speed at an 8.5, which doesn't change. Handling at 8.3, acceleration at 9.2, doesn't change. Launch at 9, and braking at 10. Next is the 2008 Lamborghini Reventon, which costs 1.375 million. It starts at S1 848. It is all-wheel drive, surprise surprise for Lamborghini, with an engine in the middle. It has an 8.1 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.6 in acceleration, 8.3, jeez, 8.4 in launch, and an 8.8 in braking. Next is the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, which costs $240,000. Starts at S1 891, is all-wheel drive with an engine in the middle. It has an 8 in speed, a 7.7 in handling, a 9 in acceleration, a 10 in launch, and a 9.4 in braking. And next are the Lamborghini cars which don't show up here because they're like event things and all that, which I don't think I could really tell you how to get them, except, wow, that was terrible, except for the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4 Horizon Edition, which is a skills booster, which, I don't know, something. Anyways, it for some reason it says it costs 290,000 credits, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It is S1 891. Alright, why are the stats the exact same? Well, that's a little weird. Maybe it's because I got the stats on this from a website, but they're different for the Ford GT. Then why are they... Oh, God. I don't understand. Okay. Anyways, on to something that actually makes sense. The 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP570-4 Superleggera, which costs 180,000 credits. It starts in S1 851, is all-wheel drive. I don't know where the engine is, but it's probably mid-engined. Speed at 7.7, handling at 7.3. I think I actually wrote handing there. Acceleration at 8.7, launch at 9.6, and braking at 8.6. And next is one that I can tell you where you get it from. The 2010 Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV. Actually, I'm not sure. It might be... I'm just kind of hopeless. Which costs 500,000 credits. Starts in S1 862. It is all-wheel drive and probably mid-engined. Has a 8.7 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.6 in acceleration, 8.4 in launch, and 9 in braking. And it's either that one or the Gallardo that you get from beating the final night battle, or whatever it's called, in the main game. Next up is probably my personal favorite of all the cars in the modern supercars category, the 2010 Lexus LFA, which costs 400,000 credits, starts at S1 820, is rear-wheel drive with the front engine. Interesting. There's a 7.4 in speed, 7.3 in handling, 8.5 in acceleration, 8.3 in launch, and 8.8 in braking. Next is the 2004 Maserati MC12, which I'm not sure if this should really be considered a modern supercar. It should probably be considered an extreme track toy, which we'll get to eventually, which are very interesting. But, you know, I mean, I guess they can do whatever they want. Which costs 1 million credits. Starts at S1 875. Is rear-wheel drive with a mid-engine. 8.3 in speed, 7.7 in handling, 9 in acceleration and launch, and a 9.2 in braking. Next is the 2015 McLaren 570S Coupe, which starts at 200, or it doesn't start, it is 224,000. starts at S1 846 with rear-wheel drive and an engine in the middle. It has 7.6 in speed, 7.4 in handling, 9 in acceleration, 8.7 in launch, and 9 in braking. And next is the 2015 McLaren 650S Coupe, which costs 420,000 credits. Starts at S1 887, is rear-wheel drive with an engine in the middle. Man, I'm going to be saying that a lot. With a speed of 7.7, handling of 7.8, acceleration of 9.2, launch of 8.9, and braking of 9.5. And next is the 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition, which is also really cool and probably one of the other better things on this list. Costs, well, okay, personal favorite, not better, can't be saying that. Anyways, costs 105,000 credits, starts at S1 832, has all-wheel drive with an engine in the front, guess makes sense. 7.8 in speed, 7.1 in handling, 8.5 in acceleration, 10 in launch, and an 8.4 in braking. And there's also the 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition Horizon Edition, which, why did I not write? Apparently I decided not to write the, what boost it gives. I think it's a skills boost. I have it, so I should know. I think it's a skills boost. I don't know what else it could be, really. I guess it could be a credits boost, but I think it's a skills boost. Anyways, apparently it costs 155,000 credits. It starts at S1 882, is all-wheel drive and front engined. It has a speed of 7.8, which is the same, handling of 7.7, acceleration of 8.5, which is the same, launch of 10, which is the same, and braking of 8.2, or 9.2, which does make it significantly better, because you really don't need to up the speed or the acceleration. I guess the acceleration maybe a little bit, and probably the speed a little bit, but definitely not the launch, because, you know, it's 10. Anyways, the 2017 Nissan GTR, which costs 132,000 credits, it starts at S1 861, is all-wheel drive with, you know, an engine in the front, has a 7.7 in speed, 7.4 in handling, 8.6 in acceleration, 10 in launch, and 8.8 in braking. Next is the Pagani Zonda Sync Roadster, or 2009 Pagani Zonda. It costs 2.1 million. It starts at S2 925, which I believe is the best starting point in modern supercars. I'm not totally sure, but I think it's the best start. It has it is rear-wheel drive with an engine in the middle. It has 7.6 in speed, 8.5 in handling, 9.1 in acceleration, 8.7 in launch, and a 10 in braking. So you may be thinking, oh, there's only 2 more left. Well, no, because the game decided to make basically every single Porsche DLC, or which, you know, apparently you can't find the Porsche DLC in the store, and or, you know, something that you can only get from like an event or something like that. So we have a whole line of like 5 Porsches that don't exist in here. So get ready. The 2014 Porsche 911 Turbo S, which costs 150,000 credits, starts at S1 869, is all-wheel drive, probably mid-engined. Actually, Porsches have rear engines, so I don't even know why I said that. Anyways, it has an 8.2 in handling, wow, not an 8.2 in handling, 8.2 in speed, 6.6 in handling, 8.8 in acceleration, 9.8 in launch, and 7.4 in braking. The 2012 Porsche 911 GT3 RS 4.0 starts at 200,000 credits. Not starts at, why do I keep saying that? Is S1 854, is rear-wheel drive, probably with a rear engine, but, you know, just assume that for all Porsches, and it'll probably be correct, besides for, like, the 918, because that's different. Anyways, speed 7.5, handling 7.7, acceleration 8.6, launch 9.3, and braking 9.4. The 2012 Porsche 911 GT2 RS starts at 240,000 credits, is S1 876, is rear-wheel drive with, you know, speed 7.8, handling 7.7, acceleration 9.1, launch 9.4, braking 9.5. Alright, next. The 2004 Porsche 911 GT3 starts at, or is 65,000 credits, which I believe is the cheapest one on the list, which is very interesting because it's a Porsche. I mean, it is from 2004, and you know, it's not exactly something super fancy like the you know, the GT3s or GT2s. Okay, it is a GT3, but it's not like the super like tracky versions. Anyways, it starts at A791, which I believe might be the lowest one. I'm not sure. I don't know if the BMW i8 is lower. It is rear-wheel drive. 7.2 in speed, 7 in handling, 8.2 in acceleration, 9.1 in launch, and 8.4 in braking. And then the final Porsche, the 2003 Porsche Carrera GT, which I do know how to get it. You get it periodically from the Forzathons, and I believe I've gotten like 2 of them, because it periodically is more like almost every time you get a car, it's a Carrera GT. Anyways, 400,000 credits it costs. It starts at S1 858. It's rear-wheel drive with a speed of 7.8, handling of 7.6, acceleration of 9, launch of 8.7, and braking of 9.2. Alright, next. The 2004 Saleen S7. Oh no. It costs 388,000 credits. Is S1 868. It is rear-wheel drive with mid-engine. It has a speed of 8.1, handling of 7.6, acceleration of 9, launch of 8.9, and braking of 9. And then we have the second to last car, which, you know, probably doesn't surprise anybody who's played this game. The 2016 Spania, okay, I think it did say the year. The 2016 Spania GTA Spano. It's a really stupid name, although it is coming from a country that doesn't really do cars that much, so that's okay. 800,000 credits it costs. It starts at, whoa, S2 927. Is that more than the Pagani? It is. Wow, alright. Dang it. Spanish people. Alright. It's rear-wheel drive with a mid-engine. It is 8.8 in speed, 8.1 in handling, 9.4 in acceleration, 9 in launch, and 9.8 in braking. So the last car is the 2016 Spania GTA Spano Duracell edition, which is the same stats, just, you know, Duracell sponsorship apparently. So, alright, let's just go down the list of all my cars, which probably looks stupid to most of you. Wait, where are we going? Okay, so that is a mid-engine. Oh, they both have mid-engines. Okay, I'm guessing that these two are just like the odd ones out, and you know, the 911s all have. I'm pretty sure like all the 911s are just rear-engined. The problem is I can't see any of the stats from here. I don't think I can see the stats if I were to look them up in the auction house. Anyways, that is the end. Next time, retro supercars or whatever they were. I'm glad I remember already. Retro supercars, and then hypercars afterwards. I should get going on that. Anyways, that's the end for now. Like I said, next time, stick around for that, because it's gonna be just as riveting. Yeah!